I'm Joseph Carlo Herrera for Zoob News TV.
These are our top stories. DLS-CSB celebrates Buwan ng Wika. Habagat causes the suspension of classes. The school calendar causes controversy. China's territorial claim ensues. The DLS-CSB girls football team wins. The DLS-CSB community celebrates Buwan ng Wika in August with several activities to promote the Filipino language. Part of these activities include a pageant, music, and poetry. Here's Ynah Sycip with the story.
In celebration of the Buwan ng Wika activities, De La Salle Santiago Zobel held this year's Lakan Lakambini pageant at the Angelo King Center Performing Arts last Tuesday, August 28. The event began in a frenzy as contestants from the junior and senior levels went out in their assigned region's costume. Later on, awards were given to the winning Lakan Lakambini pair, which consisted of Rafael de Guzman and Guyana Bautista from Senior B, who represented the National Capital Region. After the top 5 Lakans and top 5 Lakambinis were awarded, the contestants underwent a question and answer portion. Students from the Adult Night High School performed during intermissions and wooed the audiences with traditional Filipino dances as the judges decided whom to pick. In the end, the awards were given to Jaime Calabig from Junior F and Kai Hecana from Senior G. This is Ynah Sycip for Zoob News TV.
Filipino poetry is highlighted through the activity sa Bayang Pagbigkas. Here's Yella Carlos with more on the story.
Sa Bayang Pagbigkas, or speech choir, is a contest for students who dictate and recite poems made by renowned Filipino poets in the past. Each level will be participating and will be having a respective winner by the end of the event. This event will be judged most likely by Filipino coordinators and other respective guests. The event is scheduled to be on Friday, August 24. This is Yella Carlos reporting for Zoob News TV.
Talented students show off their musical prowess through this next activity. Yella Carlos is back with this report.
Musicat is a Filipino-themed competition made to promote the Filipino culture. It is set near the end of Buwan ng Wika. Performances may vary from bands to pick-up lines as long as they are done in Filipino. Performances include batch bands like Five-Way and The Remedy. Interested performers have auditioned. Auditions went by like the wind, band after band singing Filipino favorites. Hand in hand were their guitars and sound boxes, walking in confidently as if they were the next Eraserheads or the new Parokya ni Edgar. Although it was over soon, they provided a good experience and left the judges interested even after the performances. Some of the freshman bands like Five-Way, The Remedy, soloists like Mika Watanabe to duets like Rian Lim and Marga de la Cruz audition. Only a few lucky acts were to be chosen from auditions August 15 until this afternoon. We will see them on August 30 in the Sylvia P. Lina Theater. We wish the contestants and auditioners God bless when they step up on the stage. This is Yella Carlos reporting for Zoob News TV.
Due to the southwest monsoon, also known as Habagat, many communities were affected, one being schools. Here's Jino Dayrit with more on Habagat.
Last August 6, a Monday, there was a suspension of classes and work due to heavy rainfall. The southwest monsoon, known as Habagat, destroyed properties and took lives. Areas in Metro Manila and Central Luzon were badly affected by the monsoon that left the country on Thursday. Different places experienced waist-high flooding and many victims crowd themselves in evacuation sites, even until now. There is a shortage of clean water, food, medicine, and clothes. In Marikina, one of the most affected cities, the people say their experience was worse than Ondoy. Now, they continue to live in fear and wait desperately for the change. The monsoon led to a death toll of 109, mostly caused by drowning and landslides. Reports say that there were 4 million people affected, and the establishments and agriculture that was destroyed cost 3 billion pesos. Shortly after the Habagat left the Philippine area of responsibility, it was immediately followed by Typhoon Helen. Flooding caused the spread of diseases and destruction of properties. It is mainly caused by garbage that clog our drainage systems and trees that are cut down. De La Salle Zobel expresses its sympathy by spending a day of school to collect and prepare relief goods for the victims of the calamity. This is Jino Dayrit for Zoob News TV.
There is a clamor to change the opening of classes from June to September due to the class suspensions caused by the inclement weather. For more on this story, here's Lolek Pugeda.
Certain education, weather, and political officials did not support the move to change the opening of classes from June to September, of whom Dr. Flaviano Hilario, Pag-asa's acting Deputy Administrator for Research, stated to a Senate committee that cyclones tend to make most landfalls by September to October, adding that though the western region of the country may be spared of disaster, it would still pose a threat to the eastern region. The Secretary of Education, Army Luis for FSC, for his part, pointed out that the months of April and May are filled with fiestas and the fact that students would be burdened by the heat of summer, while Kabataan Party List Representative Raymond Palatino felt that the proposal needed more compelling reasons. However, Senator Franklin Drilon, the author of the proposal, felt that the move would be beneficial to the students in light of the unusually strong rains the country has been experiencing. The proposal would see the start of the school year on September and would end on June or July. This is Lolek Pugeda for Zoob News TV.
China's claim over the archipelago continues. Carrie Nakpil shares with us the details.
A heated debate concerning claims over mainly the Parcel and Spratly Islands has been a sought-after topic due to the growing tension and controversies surrounding China and many Southeast Asian countries. This issue has been going on for years, but only recently did tensions get so high. The president of a government-sponsored institute, Wu Shi-kun, states it only wants 80% of control of the South China Sea. On July 22, 2012, China established the Sansha garrison, which was criticized by the Philippines and Vietnam. China's defense was to establish absolute sovereignty based on a historical claim that it was theirs before. However, this was not the first time China has sent its ships in an attempt to claim the territory. Philippines, on the other hand, based its claim on the United Nations Convention on the Law of Sea Agreement. Further conferences will be held due to the dispute and hopefully a solution to create better camaraderie between these countries. This is Carrie Nakpil for Zoob News TV. LaSalle Zobel girls football team has had many successes and they add one more feather to their cap. Joseph Carlo Herrera has more on this.
The girls football team started the WNCAA season Sunday, August 19, with a dominating 8-0 victory over St. Paul High School. The girls made sure to pick up where they left off last season, in which they took home their 7th straight tournament title since 2004. Sunday's win was composed of a consistently balanced attack with 6 Zobel players finding the back of the net, namely Sabrina Nieras, Blanca Escudero, Chelly Bocanegra, Paulina Nagyat, and of course, star forward Sara Castañeda and Nicole Andaya, who each braced with 2 goals to lead the team. That said, I think it's safe to say that the road to the 8P has begun. This is Joseph Carlo Herrera for Zoob News TV. And that was our month in review. I am Joseph Carlo Herrera.
And I am Carrie Nakpil. We look forward to seeing you next time. Like our Facebook page, check us out on YouTube and Twitter @Zoob News TV.